thanks to our friends over at Mark and Mamage, meaning we are here on the floor with PPMA TV. I'm joined by Will now from Clearview, who's going to talk to us a little bit about what it is that they're up to. I hear you've come all the way up from Bristol to be here.
I have, yeah. So part of the great thing about COVID is that a lot of workers are working from different places now. But yeah, so I live in Bristol. Our company is called Clearview. We are based in Oxfordshire, so the other side of Oxford from Birmingham here, in a town called Tame. And we do industrial vision systems. That is what we focus on. Which is it can just apply to such a broad range of different industries. So, anything, the more interesting stuff is kind of like the VAR and like vision systems to do with that. So a few years ago, we were down in Spain working with La Liga, doing the kind of vision systems behind that. Mainly these days, we're working with sort of big industrial plants. A lot of printing and packaging companies out there need vision systems to safeguard products that are leaving factory lines. And there's no easy way. Well, we're trying to solve that, right? We're trying to prove that actually you need a good vision system, and if you can just get the right algorithms in place on a factory line before products leave, then you're just going to have such a great high quality product leaving the line and no errors made, which is great.
Yeah, that is fantastic. Especially like you said, there is that demand for it, and actually, if there's the demand, then you are hoping to be the solution at Clearview, which is really wonderful. How are you finding people reacting to you, what it is that you're up to, and the fact that you do have those solutions or working on them?
Well, exactly. I think the engineers have done a great job with our demos here today. So a lot of people are kind of drawn in. I think blue lights always help. Very cool, very high tech. But what's great is that we have these screens sort of with lots of information showing exactly the nitty-gritty of what we are doing, what we are solving here. If you want to, have a look. So this one, for example, so we've got basically soup containers with some information printed on top there. There's a couple of things in the sort of printing process with soup, or any kind of food product really. So you've got the kind of CIJ, that's continuous inkjet printed information, such as date and lot that you see here at the top. And we've got Sure.OCR here is a great algorithm from Matrox, and we're running Matrox Imaging Library X, which is a fantastic software suite. And all of our engineers have kind of worked hard to get this in place. So lots of great stuff happening here. So they're all being checked. We've got pass and fails going on here. So all the, you could combine this with a physical pass fail reject unit to get the rejected lines off the lot. We've also got something really cool here. So this is thermal imaging. And what's happening here is you see these green circles. That's where, so the lid, we're looking for perfect seals, right? So hot glue's coming on and sealing those lids on. And obviously with fresh food, you can't have a poor seal. So these red ones, we're seeing a break in where the thermal kind of the reading is coming through. Basically how that works is within infrared light, so it's not visible to the human eye. Long wave infrared light is being detected by this camera here. This is a nice Teledyne FLIR A70 thermal camera, which is really, really top of the line, really great camera. So we've got, that's two functions going on. This is all, by the way, running through Matrox Imaging Library X on the same session. This final one here is just to check color grading, right? So we've got these printed lids. Obviously, you want your product all looking great, but also looking uniform, because if you're walking down the shop aisle and you see one that doesn't quite look right, you're going to notice and you're not going to think that brand's very good. This is designed to kind of cut out that mistake. We've got color grading using the color matcher tool, again with Matrox Imaging Library, on the Lucid Triton. Now this is a great camera because it is IP67 rated, so it's factory tough. Nothing's going to get past this camera, water, dust, all of that stuff. It's really great to install on those tough industrial factory settings.
Wow, I can honestly say I wasn't expecting a thermal imaging on our display over here. It's absolutely fantastic. I'm just going to step back up here so I have a little trip over. That's amazing that actually all within something that compact, you've got all of those different cameras that are doing all those different jobs in a way that, like you said, the human eye just isn't going to see. It's pretty cool, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. And you know what, this is obviously, we've picked 3 different functions here, 3 different cameras, just to really show off some of the things we can do, but obviously there's a massive spectrum of different algorithms, different imaging processing programs to use. This is just an example of 3 here that we've gone for, but we really have got experts here. I'm just a marketer, I'm not the expert, but we really do have, one of the great unique things about Clearview is our engineering resources. Honestly, these guys are so brainy. I can sit down and chat with them and just have my mind blown every day at work. But yeah, absolutely.
I mean, they're going to watch this back and they'll owe you a beer after that for saying that on camera. But no, it is really wonderful. And actually, it does take a whole team to make this work. So I know you go, oh, I'm only the marketer here, but you're actually having a really big rebrand. And actually, without the marketers, that's not going to happen. So tell us a little bit about what you've been doing.
Very true, yeah. So Clearview Imaging over the last sort of 10 years or more actually, and PPMA have been sort of hand in hand. We've been here a lot. I know our boss Alan is well acquainted with PPMA and everything that goes on here. But yeah, this year we're really excited. Clearview Imaging, we're just kind of dropping imaging a little bit. That's our company name, but Clearview, we're focusing on future-focused machine vision, really, really simple branding. We're really happy with it. We've gone from red brackets to purple squares now, so yeah, it's an exciting time, and the company's growing, we're doing well, so yeah, get on board.
Yeah, absolutely, and I mean the technology's moving along, the brand's moving along, and hopefully we'll see a lot more from Clearview in the future.
Absolutely.
Wonderful. Okay, last question, because I know you are busy, and I kept you talking for a long time. We are here at PPMA. Why is it important then for you at Clearview to be here?
Look, I mean, you can take a wander around these kind of paths and check out all these different industries, all these different companies. The thing that's always going to undercut that is great vision systems. You're seeing robot arms, and we're seeing industrial automation really take a foothold now. And actually, none of that is possible without the ability to see. And Clearview is really heading that. So
That's why you're here. It makes the difference.
It's why we're here, and yeah, we'll see how else is to come. It's only day 2, day 3 is to come, so very exciting stuff. Thanks, Louise.
Listen, well, it's amazing. Thank you so much for taking us through everything that you're up to, and I can't wait to see what Clearview gets up to in the future. Thank you.
Thank you. Cheers.